Well, it's just about 1:30 in the morning now. My equipment, as usual, has been giving me headaches all evening, starting with Microsoft wanting to update my software in my little microcomputer out on the mount. The camera's hung up, and so I had to reboot it. So as soon as I rebooted it, that's this upgrade was in there. So 10 minutes later, when the upgrade is done, I don't have my Wi-Fi network or my or the computer ID in there, so I can't remotely connect to it anymore. So I had to bring the whole thing in and reestablish everything, take it back out there and plug everything back into it. My mount was it was I think it needs to have a deal where you can pick the second star or even both stars in the alignment system, because you have trees and things that are in the way, and if you do a two-star alignment, usually the second star on lately anyway has been down in the trees. I can't get it. And so then I have to just go with a one-star alignment, and then that makes it not that great of an alignment. So then I have to manually go find another star that I know the name of, and have the well, actually, don't manually do it. I tell it to go to, like I'll do Arcturus, and then I'll go to Altair, which is way off in the southeast from where I am, and then I just do a sync to that, and that actually worked out pretty good. So what I'm looking at here on my screen is the North American Nebula. Some of you guys might recognize the little L here. I've got that in the screen, and all of that nebulosity is right here in the middle. And then there's these little triangle stars down there that kind of, everything, all the big stuff is right in there somewhere. So, and then to top it off, my guiding system won't work. PhD just blows up. As soon as I connect my camera, it just poof, gone. I try to connect to it like 4 or 5 times, and then even like a couple days ago when I was messing with it, it wouldn't hold the the screen. It's as soon as I plugged the cameras in, it just blew up. So something going on with that. I don't know what makes PhD crash, but it crashes every time. So I'm just doing, what I wanted to do was like 4-minute exposures on this thing, so I could, get more data on one shot. But so now I'm just doing 60-second frames unguided. My CEM60 has no problem keeping guiding on, under a minute or around a minute exposure. So I'm just gonna take a bunch of shots of the North American Nebula at 1 minute, and see how it turns out. I don't know if anything will show up. I've got it set now for taking 60 exposures, and if it gets through this without crashing APT, which also crashed on me a couple of times tonight, then maybe I'll take another 60, or maybe I'll set that at 100 and go to bed. I don't know. It'll do what it does, I guess. I think I've been through my meridian flip already, so uh, everything is out there and taking data. So hopefully it will give me something I can use. Anyway, it's been a frustrating night, but maybe I'll have some data when we get done with this thing in the morning. All right, that's it. Take it easy.